have faint memories that we are mostly certain about, but can't explain why. For example, any encounter that requires you to claim paternity, whether for a joke or reality, we tend to quote Star Wars and Darth Vader with the saying, "Luke, I am your father." A clear quote that resides in majority of Americans' minds rent-free. So simple, you wouldn't even have to second guess it. Well, what if the reality is you and 1,500 filmgoers would be incorrect with reciting that quote? Well, if more than 1,500 filmgoers agree, then it must be a mistake, right?
Me enough. He told me you killed him. No. I am your father. Say what?
Surprising, isn't it, to find something you were so sure of to be altered? If we look closer, there are multiple ways that our memories have been altered. While conducting a poll on my Instagram, I took an accord for a few popular examples of the said alterations, and you'll be surprised to find out how many things your memory has actually failed you on. Shame, shame, shame. Not our beloved Pikachu. I could have sworn the tip of his tail was black, for sure. Well, I guess that's just another cause of an altered memory. We can chalk up these altered memories to an idea called the Mendela
effect was first coined by the paranormal enthusiast Fiona Broom, who, along with people from all over the world, remembered former South African President Nelson Mandela as having died in prison during the 1980s. People even remembered watching Mandela's funeral on TV during the 1980s. In fact, after 27 years in prison, Nelson Mandela was released, went on to become South Africa's president, and didn't die until 2013.
So there has to be some relief that comes along with knowing that you're not the only person affected by the Mendela effect. Well, at this point, I think we need some science to clear up some things. What is the truth behind the Mendela effect? Well, according to Medical News Today, a confabulation are said to be a potential mechanism underlying false memories, which is a common trait in Alzheimer's disease. According to Professor Bordellini, most people are unaware of the information that would make their explanations accurate, causing it to be false. Another avenue that's approached to explain the phenomenon are conspiracy-based pseudo-theories that deal with a parallel universe. As said by Khan, the news article titled "Crazy Conspiracies" by Borsky Ava further supports the conspiracies that there are proof of existence of an alternate universe. There are plenty of examples of the Mendela effect all over the world. Just how millions of people arrive at the same misconception is, however, another question that has not been sufficiently researched. It's said that the mind is not like a hard drive. Rather than collecting information and processing it and storing it, our mind tends to learn on the go. So whether you had a brush or a slight encounter with one of those things, it may have altered your complete thought of that in its entirety. For example, did you have Jiffy peanut butter or Jif?